Let's go ahead and mill you out. And now with the water crystal is going to mill you even harder. And they're going to have to do something quickly, very quickly. And we'll just set you up for one more time. I don't want to exhaust and then just be laying here with nothing to do. We could have won in two different ways. We could have gone for the monument. We could have set up for the crystal. Easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. Yeah, this will absolutely fly. I got the water crystal. Let's see if we can get some water crystal action going. I think the water crystal is the best crystal by absolute far. Like, it's actually standard playable. And all the other crystals are... I guess we'll get rid of this, right? We don't need 5 lands. Nah, I don't think so. I think we're okay with 3. Or 4, excuse me. Don't need the 5th. But regarding the water crystal, every single crystal seems, like, absolutely horrendous. Except for maybe the red one is, like, maybe playable. But the blue one's actually pretty damn good. I guess they're kind of making up for it for the overlords. The blue one was the worst overlord, in my opinion, by far, from Duskmorn. So... that's a, I think that's the Sultai land, isn't it? Alright, I got Dispelling Exhale here. I'm just going to drop a land. We could either go for stock up. I think we might as well while they're kind of like tapped out, unless they're running Spell Pierce. Yeah, Sultai. I'm going to do it now, unless they're running Spell Pierce. This is just as good time as any, so. Not only am I running stock up, but I'm running the Tome and Memories Return. I don't think we really need Memories Returned or whatever the hell yet. I mean, we got plenty of action here. Plus, I want to set up for a Tome, and then hold up 2 mana for an Exhale, or I'll get lost. Alright, now that we got Monument, now we're looking good. I could just drop down the Water Crystal, but that'd be very foolish. I think we're just going to go for the Tome. It's Final Fantasy's out, new stuff's out. Yeah, I'm not going to Exhale that. That doesn't make any sense to me. So let's just go ahead and get down the Monument. This Monument is just a pain in the absolute ass for them. I know that snake... that purple snake usually, not usually, well, it only gets rid of enchantments. So I think we're good there. Unless they're main decking that exhibition card or like a Terra Sunder. So they just passed the turn without a land drop here. Oh, they're looking pretty bad. Okay. Whew. I would absolutely love... I'm playing a lot of aggro lately. It's my aggro brain. Just go for the water crystal and then we could hold up a... Dispelling Exhale because everything costs 1 less. But I don't think that's really the move here. I think we just kind of do like an awkward pass. I am tempted to counter this just because they are stuck on land. But I think ultimately we should probably just let them have it, I guess. It's... you could definitely make a case to counter this if they're stuck on land. So now they're definitely going to fix up their mana issues. We also get a little bit more information. So they're definitely full-blown Sultai. I saw it go for the throat in there. I mean, if they're not going to put any sort of pressure on, we definitely... I've played with the Sultai deck, with the snake and whatnot. They deck themselves out so badly that I think we're their kryptonite. Like... okay, Terra Sunder's a little gross. I'm going to try and 3 steps ahead this, because they can pay for the Exhale. And if they have, like, their own negate, I guess we could consider... well, they don't. That just kind of made it easy. So, would I burn an Exhale there to protect the Monument? I think I kind of would, honestly. But now, well, this is the easy part. They can't even... they don't have any more green, so it's not like they could even go for, like, Terra Sunder again. Yeah, this is definitely that snaky boy deck. All right, looking pretty good here. Now we're looking beautiful. We're setting up the water crystal, and now, I mean, the world's our oyster. We still have the opportunity to go for Monument. I mean, I think they're just cooked here, right? This deck mills themselves out. They have that 3-drop enchantment. That's the Sultai 3-color enchantment, and they mill themselves. They have a really, really hard time. Like a really hard time. Finishing the game in grindier matchups. So the mill variant, I think we just have them. And I think we just have them. If I was on the other side, I would be shitting my pants right now. Yeah, I guess we just kind of... yep, let's do that. Yeah, let's do the thing. Let's go ahead and mill you out. And now with the water crystal's going to mill you even harder. And they're going to have to do something quickly. Very quickly. So they even... I saw the Urgent Necropsy. Yeah, I got the bargain, whatever. I don't think we can realistically go for like the water crystal, anything like that. Don't really want to exhaust either. I think we want to take one more turn to kind of set up here. So I think we just literally say go. Do you have a Terra Sunder? Or an urgent necropsy thingy. Oh. Well, I didn't see that coming. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I guess, right? I mean, they're going to get their Terra Sunder back. They know that we're running counter magic, obviously, so... Definitely don't see that card out a whole lot. But that's actually a decent little tech. I think if you are going to be running green in like the Sultai colors, you might as well have that, right? Yeah, I really wish I had a dragon to kind of help out our cause here, but obviously we don't. That's whatever. It's not a big deal. Wait, why? Hold on. Why would you negate? Why wouldn't you just pay for it rather than burn a negate? That seems like that seems really silly. You should just pay for it, right? Instead of using the negate, because now I got rid of your negate too. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, I can't go in for the exhaust yet, but we saw the water crystal. I mean, I don't know. I think we're looking pretty good here. Because we can only exhaust one time, obviously. So, 15 cards in the graveyard. And we'll just set you up for one more time. I don't want to exhaust and then just be laying here with nothing to do. Because the water crystal does need cards in your hand to really get going. I think the game is just over. Okay, now it's just over. Now it's definitely just over. Jace the Perfected Mind. Now we don't even have to, but we could have won in 2 different ways. We could have gone for the monument. We could have set up for the crystal. All right, yeah, just easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. Goodbye, good game. River Churn Monument looking pretty good on turn 2. Yeah, we can keep this. I am a little bit nervous about the lack of hand, not the lack of hand, the lack of lands. That's okay. If we are playing against like a more beanstalky type of a deck, we're just gonna eat them for lunch. So I'm kind of already expecting that. We are their absolute worst nightmare. Azorius control mill, especially with like a mill angle on like the Overlord, Zur, Beans kind of stuff here. We are their absolute nightmare. When I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of in nightmare mode if we don't get this third land. If we get this third land, everything should be okay, but fingers crossed. Let's see if we're, this has to be like Zerd domain, right? It is? Alright, so I am a little bit nervous about Yuna. Is it Yuna, I believe? Thank God. Thank Ugin we got a third land here, because that could have been really, really nasty. Should we just YOLO into Jace? Obviously, they could go untap land and then go Zur, and then swing in. So I think I'm just going to wait on the Get Lost and then River Churn Monument and mill them a little bit. I think it's a little bit stronger of a play. Beanstalk's fine. I welcome the Beanstalk. All that card draw without really like impacting the actual board and like presenting threats, you're gonna have a tough time. We are their absolute kryptonite, so this feels pretty good. Yep. All right, let's get the mill underway. And they're not gonna like this. Okay, Leyline Binding. They just did a whole entire rope, so that was nice of them. But okay, well. Again, I don't really care that much. Should we just go for the Get Lost on this thing right now to get back our monument? I think our monument's our best thing, but the only question is, should we go for Get Lost on their Overlord? I don't know. Probably should just rip it off onto the ley line, I think. I don't know if they're running counter spells. I guess we'll see. And they are running blue. Some domain decks do run like a few negates and stuff like that. I guess we'll see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It is what it is, so... We still have one more turn until that Overlord comes to be. Yeah, sure. I mean, we're looking pretty good. We're going to resolve... no, this is the worst card ever for this matchup. So let's go ahead and resolve a Jace here. Yep, let's just rip out Jace off here. Wow, okay. Now here we go, the Water Crystal. It's kind of funny. They kind of just... They knew that there's no way. There's no way they're going to beat a mill deck. We even top deck a Jace. Like I said, this is just the absolute worst nightmare. I think our worst matchup is definitely mono red. Not Is It Cutter. Just classic mice mono red, I think can get under us pretty good to a point that it's kind of scary. So I think I'm going to go for the Archive. I guess you could go for Coast here to kind of maybe get a... we'll keep that. To go for a Get Lost on like an Overlord on curve. I don't think it's really that important. It's just a Beanstalk, whatever. We just do not care about Beanstalk at all. I know I've probably said this like 3 or 4 times at this point, but this deck has such a hard time versus anything kind of milly. So like the fact that we are like especially mill oriented, I mean, I think we'll rip this. I guess we could go for stock up, but I mean, this got an auto scoop the first time, so I'm just gonna be a little more coy about this. Let's go for just the +1. If they do have a whatchamacallit ley line, obviously that kind of sucks, but they don't have the overload, yeah, the domain thingy. They would need, okay, well, they got the one. They need the overlord, and then they would need a ley line, so. What the? Alright, that kind of sucks. Damn. Whatever, it's alright. Let's look at another land drop here. I could just slam down the water crystal. You know what? I think we just go for monument into the get lost and just kind of do this. Let's just speed run into this. I do kind of want to get into the water crystal here, but I think they just know. They just know they have no shot. If you want access to my deck list, make sure to join the channel on YouTube as a member or sign up on Patreon.